Hey everyone, back again. This is part 5. Alright, now we're going to work on the eyes. I kind of did some practicing a little bit on another file, trying to create an eye that would be workable and try to get as much mileage out of it as possible with, I don't know, maybe we could do other expressions, but ultimately I want to create something that would be stretched on one eye more than the other. But, you know, I played around with the move tool and everything. It distorts what I had created a little bit too much. So for right now, I'm just going to work with a round spherical eye. And so with that said, we'll see what we can create with it. And like I said, I created an eye in another file, but I didn't realize that you could not import that file into another working sculpt that you're doing. At least I couldn't figure it out, so if there is one, I don't know about it yet. So with that said, I've kind of got things set up so that we can move forward. Right here, we've got the eye. And what I've done is I've duplicated that layer and then I've scaled it down. So we got a sphere inside of a sphere. And the reason I'm doing that is so that we can now create what looks like eyelids. So that's what I'm going to do right now. So let's hope for the best here. Let's see if I'm on the right layer. So I think, yeah, this one's going to be, is the top layer. It's going to be our active layer. So what I need to do, bring this in a little bit. You know, what I probably will do first off is this. Because let's try to give him the, for right now, somewhat of maybe a little bit, or maybe more of a quizzical look. So what I'm going to have to do is this. Oh my goodness, I hope this works. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, we're going to work this through. We're going to work through this. Alright. These two layers, I want to, I don't know if it's going to do it or not, but we're going to find out. Let's try it. We're going to duplicate these, and hopefully it will duplicate both of them separately. So let's see what happens. It just says layer 10. That's not very promising. Let's undo that. Boom. Wait a minute. I had 8. It went to 10, so it did do it. So let's redo that. There's 9 and 10 right there. Awesome. Okay, so now we're going to select that one. And I'm selecting both of those. And now we're going to, yeah, wow. It says flip, but I really wanted something that would be more like a mirror. Okay, it did do that, but then I've got one of these guys right here. I don't know which one it is. It actually needs to be moved inward, just to kind of make things work a little bit here. Which one is it? Possibly this one? Yep. Alright, so, well, let's turn that off. I want that to be our, hang on a sec, gotta scratch my nose. Alright, now we're going to move that in a little bit, so that, you know, I'm going to stand up. Let me first raise this up so I can actually stand and move around it a little bit. So I can actually highlight that. Coming down here and get that. And we need to move it. So, and it's not perfectly aligned with the axes. But what I need is just to get it in there relatively. Okay. You know what? Is it? It's going to say the two of them don't look quite, you know, in line right here, but it's okay. We're gonna roll with it. Let's see what happens. All right. I don't know. This is going to be a grand experiment. Let's go mirror for a moment. Get this cube. And see that we need to get both of these outer spheres on the same layer. Let's see what we can do. It's that one. And that one. So it's 9 and 2. 9 and 2. So what we need to do is, let's see if we can merge those. And let's see now what we can do as far as creating eyelids. Yeah, you can really tell that I can go in and like this one right here, move that eye in, because you can see where this one looks like it has a deeper eyelid versus this one. We'll work with that. However, I want the eyelids just to be opened up just a little bit more, so we're going to undo that. And now let's go a little bit bigger, not that. And I don't want to get too close to the bridge of his nose. I'm going to go out just a little bit and hit that. Alright, that makes his eyes look like they're opened up just a little bit more. Okay, I like that. Let's save that. Now what we're going to do is get that eyeball and move it back a little bit. I'm wanting to have thicker eyelids. And then later on, we'll probably, you know, once this is merged in, we'll add some creases to the eye. You know, because like I said, he's all really smooth and everything, and it was fun for the model that I worked on. But with this, we're going to push into some limits here. Alright, so I'm going to move that eye. So let's go to that layer. And I got to remember where that one is. And let's just see. It was that one. Okay, so we'll select that. And let's get it so he's in position so I can kind of move it a little bit. Alright, so back to the layers, and we need to select that and get it to where we can move it. Now, all we need to do is just kind of scooch him back a little bit. Maybe a little bit too far, but it's just that little sweet spot that I think that'll work. Yeah. Okay. Let's do a save. I do like the availability of actually standing up and sculpting every now and then. You know, I'm looking at that right there, and it looks like the hair should be really pushed back a little bit more to the top of his head along the peak. So let's do that. Go back to our layers, and we'll deselect that. I think it was these 3 layers. No, it's probably these 3 layers. Okay. Yep. Now let's select those 3. Make sure those are all checked. And then we're going to hopefully see how they're all selected. I can just click on one, say I want to move it, and then we'll see what happens. It's only going to let me do one at a time. Oh, I accidentally unchecked some of them. Let's okay. And then you would think I'd be able to move them all. But if I can't, that's okay. You know. Yeah, we just have to do it one at a time. That's alright, no biggie. We'll move them one at a time. Kind of hit my desk. Let's raise him up just a little bit. See, what's good is being able to walk around the model. Because in this mode, I can't rotate the sculpt. I have to walk around it. Alright, so let's go to the next one. Move it. Looks good. Now let's go to, is it this one? Yep. Move him back. And come in here. Move in, and he should come forward just a little bit. And maybe out. Alright. Looks good. Okay, for right now, we're going to call that one quits for this little session, and we'll catch you on the next one. So until then, y'all take care.